You know, we've been talking a lot about Area 51, and we had the guys on who started this whole thing with Storm Area 51. They came in studio a few days ago. Can I just be clear on this? I'm going to sound like Barack Obama on this one. Let me be clear, okay? If you are one of those people that went to Area 51 last night in Rachel, Nevada, and you hung out there last night drinking, smoking, as many people were, urinating, at least in one case, and you thought that you could storm Area 51 with 60 people, and you thought that you could actually get past the gate, and even better, maybe see some aliens, you are a complete moron, and you need to get a life. Now, the people that were having fun last night where they had that Area 51 party in Las Vegas, that's cool. People are having a good time. Nobody's breaking any laws. But what kind of a loser are you? And maybe somebody's listening right now that's out there. I do believe K-Dawn reaches Rachel, Nevada. If you're one of those people out there that has either attempted to storm Area 51 or is planning to, are you 10 years old? First of all, there's no aliens in there, number one. Second of all, do you know how difficult it would be to actually get access underneath the ground and see what's actually happening there? Best case scenario for you, you get past a gate. By the way, there are armed guards at the gate, so that wouldn't happen anyway. But let's just say best case scenario, you get past the gate. Where do you think you're going to go? How far are you going to go? I'm watching this video last night, and it's a live feed of these people that are allegedly storming Area 51s, and they're all dressed like morons. I got this one guy dressed like in a moon outfit, a spaceship outfit. I saw another guy that was dressed like a cartoon character. Like they think it's like Halloween or something. They think it's like a game to try to storm Area 51. And I'm watching it, and nothing's happening. It's just a bunch of people drinking and acting like morons, right? So I turned the feed off. I watched it for like 30, 45 seconds, and I turned it off because it was getting me angry. I'm like, what are these morons doing out there? And then I hear the story today about a couple people being arrested, and I'm just like, what the hell are these people doing? So we have some audio of a few people that I guess you could call them festival goers. What he expects the event to be like. And here's one of these guys, cut number 8, talking about this storm Area 51.
I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think that most people that are into this kind of thing are kind of laid back and open-minded, and it's not going to be like one of those events where you see bad things happen. I think it's going to be one of those things where people are just looking to have fun, and people that come here are committed.
Well, with all due respect, sir, you're 100% wrong because people have been arrested for doing stupid things. Yeah, urinating on the gates of Area 51, trying to storm the gates, drunken fools. So you're wrong. This isn't just about people going out there to have fun. There are a small percentage of people that are trying to do havoc and have an IQ of about 20 that think they could just storm Area 51 and they'll get away with it. Now, it'd be one thing if there were 50,000 people there. If 50,000 people stormed Area 51 at one time, that would be a major issue and problem, and I'm glad that didn't happen. But, yes, I do think if you had that many people, some people would probably breach some areas. There's no question. But when you have 60 or 70 Nimrods that are thinking of storming Area 51, they're not going to get anywhere. The only thing that's going to happen is it's going to cost taxpayer money, and they're going to get arrested. And I don't want to pay taxes towards idiots like that. If you are dumb enough to storm Area 51, they should get a year in jail as far as I'm concerned. What are you thinking? So we have another festival goer here saying that he's not going to be storming.
No, we're not going to do any storming. I think the people that had it in their system already tried and got shut down. It's more about a gathering of like-minded people, having fun, sharing stories, and hopefully seeing some of those UFOs they see out here all the time.
UFOs that they see out here all the time. Why is it we don't have like real good video of one UFO? Why is it since the era of cell phones we don't have one solid video of an alien or a flying saucer? Why is that? Just curious. Answer that question for yourself. Do I not think that there are some other life forms out there? Sure. If you are going out there just to have fun and you don't plan on breaking any laws, then I don't see anything wrong with that. Maybe call it a fun little road trip for that matter. I don't see anything wrong with that. But like I said, there are people out there that are planning on trying to get in. Some of those people have already been arrested. How dumb can you be? If there's anybody out there that is planning on storming Area 51, or if there is anybody out there that has spent some time in Rachel, Nevada, what do you guys think about this? Am I wrong on this one? Should I not call you a loser for going out there and wearing these weird outfits and thinking that you're going to be able to storm Area 51? Am I wrong in calling you a loser? Well, you can give us a call, and even if you're not planning on going out there, what do you think about this? Am I being a little bit too harsh on these people? Because I think they're losers and they're acting like a bunch of 10-year-olds. 702-257-5396 is the number to call. Again, that number, if you want to be a part of the program, 702-257-5396. So I don't do much camping. I see these images out there, people in Rachel that are camping out there on the dirt. It doesn't look like it's too comfortable out there, number one. And I remember, like I said, I'm not much of a camper, but I remember, going out, with a friend of mine back 5-6 years ago, and she was really into camping. And she would tell, we went to these specific areas, not Burning Man, but we went to some camping sites like Burning Man. And so we go to these campsites where they're playing some weird music and the food is awful and everything's overpriced. And it's just a bunch of people doing drugs, man. It's just a bunch of people doing weird drugs and drinking and acting like fools. And I said to myself, now I know what this is all about. Many of these, like Burning Man and stuff like that, I feel like it's just an excuse for adults to act like children. And I feel like this Storm Area 51 deal is just another example of adults giving them a reason to act like children. There's nothing funny about this. This is a government area. You're not allowed to breach the area. If you do, you're going to get arrested, and possibly worse, something else bad could happen. There's nothing funny about this. People have already been arrested. This isn't a joke. There's a reason why this big festival was canceled. Okay? There's a reason why. And we had those guys in studio the other day. Give us a buzz, 257-5396. Again, 257-5396 is the number to call. Let's go to Edward. Edward, what do you think about all this?
Well, I'm for people making money, and as long as it's safe, and I think all the events are fine. But, there's people downtown. You can reserve those spaces downtown, and there's all sorts of weird people that reserve those spaces. Some might just have a cardboard sign that says, blank my blank or something.
Right.
I mean, there's weirdos out there, and there's weirdos downtown and on the Strip. So I don't see why you're so pushed out about the people up there. I've been on Area 51 and the Tonopah Range and all those secure sites from a job I had.
Well, there's this distinction.
There's nothing to see.
Right.
It's all electronics and space and aviation. There's no biological or chemical. It's just
I understand. Edward, let me make a distinction here. So you're talking about, quote unquote weirdos downtown. Here's the difference. Those weirdos are not breaking the law. Those people that are storming Area 51, and not all of them are, but some of them have attempted that, they're getting arrested. So what happens when these, I think it's fair to call them weirdos, right, are getting arrested? Guess who's having to pay the bill?
People are getting arrested downtown, and we have to pay the bill, too. There's all
that's
kinds
different.
Of crime
that's different.
Interestingly, the two guys you had on didn't file for a trademark for alien stock, but the Connie West did, and some guy back in Pennsylvania did for hats and caps and sweatshirts, and the Connie, whatever her name is, West, did for music venues. So these two guys, they claim they have the trademark alien stock, but they certainly didn't bother to go file it. So,
well, I can't speak for that.
They're the one who's been fooled. I mean, I'm not a trademark attorney, but if going to the government site and filing might be something someone might want to do. I mean, there's a lot of complicated things about trademarks, but they didn't. The two guys who supposedly came up with the idea don't claim to have used it in commerce first. So, I think there's a lot of misinformation.
Yeah, you have to do business as to even get considered for a trademark. So I'm sure Connie West might have a chance getting it done, but I'm sure the guy from Pennsylvania has absolutely no chance. with something like that. But the event is going on right now in down, or it went on last night.
I think we lost Edward. Go ahead.
The event went on last night in downtown Las Vegas. The one with Matty Roberts and Frank DiMaggio, who we had on the show, who were guests on the show, and it went pretty well. But there's actually a lot of people right now in Rachel, Nevada, trying to do this thing. And apparently someone's been arrested for urinating, someone's been arrested for trying to get under the fence, etc. But it looks to me like it is kind of more just a celebration of like-minded people, just a bunch of, you can call them weirdos with Alex Jones type of hats, just enjoying the fact that they're in Area 51 and they can have their clap alien cheek signs, etc., etc. But I agree, Burning Man is kind of a place for adults to act like children. I think the same thing does kind of apply with what's going on right now in Rachel, Nevada.
I just don't understand for the life of me. I think the main reason why some of these people are because they just have nothing better to do. It's just
and it's a trendy thing right now. This is the phenomenon of 2019, and everyone's always been very, very curious what happens on Area 51. I mean, there's pictures right now of guards taking pictures with 4 or 5 people at a time. Now, granted, there are enough people there to actually probably storm Area 51. It looks like there's 5,000, 6,000 people there. And I'm sure Kanye West is making money. I'm sure it's a successful financial venture at this point. But I would be pretty surprised right now. It doesn't look like it's a malicious thing. It looks like it's more of a celebratory thing.
So trending on Twitter right now is clap alien cheeks.
Clap alien cheeks is very, very popular.
And you're right. Many of these people are taking pictures with some of the security guards, which I find funny. Hey, listen, they have the right to do that. I just don't support those that are breaking the law. I don't support those that are actually serious about getting into, Area 51. I don't support that. It costs the taxpayers money. They're not going to get anywhere. They're morons. They're going to go to jail. You could spend, by the way, up to 1 year in jail. For doing that, I believe. And it's just dumb.
Well, I think you're going to see someone get highly intoxicated or drugged up or something along those lines.
It appears that's already happened.
Okay, it's going to happen a couple more times, and they're going to try to do something, and something bad could happen. I would not be surprised if someone did die. But as of right now, the stuff that I'm seeing online, it looks more celebratory than anything else.
I don't think anybody's going to die. But several people have already gone to jail. We see those 2 Australian guys went to jail a few weeks ago. And we've had a few people this morning that have been arrested. One guy that was urinating, and apparently a woman that tried to sneak in as well. So, I mean, it's just not a good idea. Don't do it. If you're going out there just to try to have fun and take some pictures, fine. Nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't do it, but nothing wrong with that. To each his own. And I guess they're having the festival, right? The festival starts today with the Alien Inn hosting it. And I guess there's going to be food and there's going to be some music. And there's nothing wrong with going out there and having a good time. I just the losers I'm talking about are the people that are out there that are actually serious about getting into Area 51. It's not going to happen. Stop with your grand illusions of getting in there and seeing an alien and taking an alien home with you. It's not going to happen. So just get that out of your mind. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see more people go to jail. I don't want to see that happen at all. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we're going to be speaking with John Becker. He is with the Oakland Tribune. Talk a little Raiders football. By the way, what's the latest with Antonio Brown? We'll get to that much, much more coming up in hour number 3. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to the Vegas Take right here on the all-new 101.5 FM, 720 AM, KDAWN.